Assalamu alaikum to all of you. My name is Umar Farouk, and right now you are watching my YouTube channel, Online Quran Teacher. I have made this channel to test you for the knowledge about the basics of Quran, how to read the Quran correctly, how to pronounce it, how to read the Quran with Tajweed or Quran. Right now, there is a rule that is the part of your Tajweed or Qiraat, it is Tashdeed. So whenever you have opened the Qaida, or whenever you have opened your Quran, you have met with this sign, this W-shaped sign. This W-shaped sign is called as Tashdeed. And in Tajweed or Qiyad, there is a rule regarding how to pronounce the letter containing Tashdeed on it. First, you should know a basic word. What is Mushaddad? Letter containing this sign, that is Tashdeed actually, is that letter is called as Mushaddad letter. Right now it's this sign is present on the letter Ta or alphabet Ta. So this Ta letter is called as Mushaddad letter. So there is a rule regarding the pronunciation of this Mushaddad letter. Let us learn. So if I talk about what is the rule of Mushaddad, the rule of Mushaddad is that the letter containing Tashdeed on it, you have to pronounce that letter twice. Like 2 times you have to pronounce that letter. How? First you have to join the letter containing Tashdeed on it with the previous letter that is present, that will be present right before that one. If I read this line, it is first you have to read it by joining it with the mutaharrika letter that is before right now you can see on the screen. So what is mutaharrika letter? Mutaharrika letter is a letter that contain a harkat on it. What is harkat? Harkat is also a kind of sign. This tilted sign, slope like sign is called as harkat, and this sign is also called as zabar. So right now zabar is present on the alif. So first you have to read this mushaddad letter by joining with this mutaharrik letter, and like this, like in this way: hamza, za, zabar, az. And second time you have to read this mushaddad letter by its own harakat with a slight pause. Like right now you have a tashdeed on the letter za, and the sign that we are talking about as haraka, it is zabar. Second time you have to read this za letter with the zabar sign. So za, zabar, za. So if I put both of the spelling pronunciation all together, the whole one will be pronounced as az. So in this way you have to pronounce the letter containing tashdeed on it, or the mushaddid letter. So there is also a kind of characteristic of Tashdeed as well, that it allows you to make the Gunnah on some letters. This rule is not connected to all of the letters, alphabets. Noon and Mim are the only 2 letters on which you have to make Gunnah in case when they will be having Tashdeed on it. Like when Noon and Mim will be mushaddad letter, you have to follow a rule of Tajweed or Qiraat, that is a Gunnah. So what do you mean by Gunnah? Gunnah means taking the sound into the nose. That is also called the nasalization. Inshallah, I will be practicing. When you will be listening me carefully, you will see that I am making right Gunnah. So second aspect of making Gunnah is that there is a kind of duration that is equal to 1 alif. If you are not getting this line, that what is the meaning of this one, so let me read this line. That if I simply define the Gunnah in one line or in one statement, we can say you have to take the sound into the nose for a second. That is called as actually Gunnah. So let us practice that, how you have to fulfill this rule when you are reading the letter. If I take the example of noon, this word will be spelled according to the previous slide as we have learned. if you want to learn how to pronounce or how to make a spelling of the letter containing tashdid on it, see my previous slide. So right now I will be only reading this whole word with its pronunciation, not making a spelling. Actually I want to learn you or I want to make you understand that how to make Gunnah here. Listen me very carefully. Right now I'm making Gunnah. It is an. So right now you have see I have taken the sound of the noon into my nose for a second, so that is called as Gunnah actually. So if, in case of me it will be yeah. So if you move further, like in the Quran you don't see this and these commonly, generally you see the part of the known as a part of the word. So in the case of words you must have to apply this rule whenever you will face this condition. Like right now this word is before you, and in this word noon standing zabar na is present there, so and containing tashdid on it, so you must have to follow the rule of Gunnah here while reading the Quran. So this word will be read as jannatin, and for in second example it is one najmi, like one this kind of sound. It is the Gunnah actually. I am taking the sound into my nose for a second. So in case of me, as a part of the words while reading the Quran, it will be ummatin, like this one is a Gunnah sound that you must have to make while reading the Quran. So next time it is mim to zabar man, and it's also going to be connected with the previous one as well. Sin mim zabar sam, mim to zabar man, musamman. Yeah. So in case of meme as a part of the word, you must have to produce this sound, otherwise it will be a mistake. Okay, so this is all about for today's class. So in which you have learned the basis of Quran from the aspect of Tashdeed. What is Tashdeed, and what is the rule of Mushaddad letter, and what is the rule of Gunnah. We have talked about all these things in this one video. Thank you.